Hello, you all. Good afternoon. Hopefully, I have this camera aimed in the right direction. But I'm about to walk to the bus. Good afternoon to everybody. This is Roosevelt. And in case you are wondering where I am, let me get this together. Okay. You need to get this together a little bit, you all. So just bear with me. Well, this is where I am. I had the camera turned around. I'm at the getting ready to leave anyway. This is the parking lot. The Salem Baptist Church of Chicago, where the Reverend James T. Meeks is pastor. And I am just leaving the homegoing service of JEMEL Robeson. Just wanted to reflect on certain things about this whole situation. As many of you all know, that have followed me and everything for a while. And I'm pretty sure I can talk and walk or whatever. It's no problem because I got a couple of blocks to walk in order to meet the bus. And I would have to definitely say that it wasn't just a funeral. It was definitely a homegoing celebration. It was almost like a full-scale gospel concert, just about, like even old time type of church songs were sung. Songs that, I was raised on as a kid and everything, grew up in the church, because JEMEL was not only just a security guard. No, he was also a church musician. And he played for many different churches here in the city of Chicago, worked with many different people, known by many different pastors. And if many of you all know who go to church, that, the music in church is very important because, as a fellow musician and also a member of a gospel chorus myself, one thing I can tell you about music in the church, especially in the black church, is that the music is supposed to prepare your heart for receiving the word. It's supposed to usher in the spirit so you can prepare your heart to receive the word. That's what he did every single Sunday. But unfortunately, he was cut down by a killer racist cop, Ian Covey, in Midlothian, Illinois, for him doing his job at a nightclub in Robbins. And he is definitely a hero because he is the one who did apprehend the person who first started the confrontation, who first started the shooting. He is the one who took him into custody, and he didn't have to exchange a single bullet and everything. And then, instead of the officer, giving him some assistance and maybe even patting him on his back, no, what is he? He gets shot in the back several times by an AR-15, which is an assault rifle, by Ian Covey, allegedly a Midlothian police officer. I mean, it's crazy. It doesn't make any kind of sense. But I think it's been a few touching moments within this service, especially when his mother got up and spoke. Mother Beatrice Robeson. And she says that she didn't want anybody to hate him. She says that she feels possibly more hurt than she does, hate, even for this officer. She said that she feels more hurt because she said, that was her son. And the worst part about it is, it's her only child. To have your only child taken away, just like that and everything. And I know we have a whole lot of police, apologetic people or whatever out there, talking about, well, if he only would have complied, then, he'd still be here. Or, that's just what happens. Or, the other narrative that the chief of the Midlothian police is trying to sell us, well, it was a case of blue on blue, friendly fire. Y'all just ought to stop it. Just stop it. I wish everybody, anytime these things would happen, stop trying to blame the victim. You all did it with Michael Brown. You all did it with Tamir Rice. You all did it with Sandra Bland. Just stop already. Trying to figure out or trying to analyze, or overanalyze, should I say, what the person who got shot by the police did. You all just need to stop. And, it was some uplifting things that took place in this service, but of course it was also very sad as well that we did lose a hero. This person, JEMEL Robeson, he was not a criminal. He was not in any gangs. And his father passed away when he was 16, 17 years old. And many people probably don't know, but that is a very vital time for a young man to lose his father. But he went and joined a church because he saw some of the things that some of his friends and other people who he grew up in the neighborhood were doing and into. And he said for himself, he didn't want that kind of lifestyle. He wanted to be different. He wanted to do different. And he wanted to be a police officer because he didn't only want to change, he wanted to be the change. So that's what he wanted to do. He could have easily, used excuses and everything, and said and stuff, well, I don't have a father. It's no use in doing this or anything anymore. No use in being positive. No use in doing anything, blah, 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 blah. But he didn't. He turned whatever negative around, whatever negative that he saw, whatever negative that was around him or experience, he turned it all into good. And that is a good thing that he was able to hold a job, able to play for all of these churches like he did. There's many people who came up and said wonderful things about JEMEL Robeson. And I'm leaving. I'm getting ready to finish up my day, but I just, could not miss out on an opportunity to come and take part or be a part, or should I say, witness this homegoing celebration of a young man, young hero. I even got a chance to say a few words too of encouragement and to hug Mother Robeson. My prayers are with her and her family during this time, during this search for justice. And I'm hoping and praying that it's like a whole lot of activists in Chicago say, that in a few more days, just maybe, we'll hear more about this story and more about what really happened. Because from what I'm hearing, when we really get the whole story, it's gonna really blow your mind. Yes, so I'm walking towards the bus stop. I hope everybody out there is doing well, and I hope everybody out there is having a great, wonderful holiday Thanksgiving weekend. May you have many more. And those are just my reflections on the life of a hero. Matter of fact, we need more people to stand up like JEMEL did, who stood up even in the face of danger when something easily could have happened to him, to go and run down the criminal. But instead, instead of getting a compliment from the police, no, he goes and gets shot by the very same police that he wants to be a part of. And I think it's crazy. And I think it's absolutely wrong. And I'll keep on saying, justice for JEMEL. I get so tired of talking about and reporting these kind of stories, because sometimes you wonder, when is it going to end? I might be coming to you later on tonight or maybe tomorrow about another case that the police possibly in Alabama could have shot a young black man in self-defense. Or by mistake. What am I saying in self-defense for? Because we know it's never in self-defense. Because we know and everything that they never try to find out what's going on. They just take their gun just because they have a gun and they're bloodthirsty anyway, and they just don't care and they just shoot. We know that that's all that happens. You know, this young man in Alabama, I cannot believe, was in military and just home for the holidays to visit his family. And he survived military and active duty just to come back on American soil to get killed in his own country by the police. We are under attack, and it's almost like the way justice is done in this country is basically on the same kind of level as a freaking third world country. It needs to stop, and it needs to be changes made. So that's right now, that's where I'm going to leave it. Rest in peace, JEMEL Robeson. Definitely, if nobody ever said it, I'll say it. You definitely are a hero. My prayers and thoughts go out to the Robeson family. And I keep on saying, justice for JEMEL. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace and blessings to all.